Assalamu alaikum. Depression is often a secondary symptoms which is representing a deep underlying disease. And what we have to do in terms of holistic medicine, we have to discover that disease and then treat it with natural remedies and natural diet so that patient can recover in a holistic, natural and rapid way. I'll share with you number of patterns which are essentially important to diagnose a patient, and these are just a few to represent how do I practice. First pattern is known as liver qi stagnation. From stagnation, it means the energy flow is stuck in the liver, and the symptoms would be abdominal distension. The patient will say that I feel depressed and I find my abdomen to be distended, with blurred visions or dryness of the eyes, and there is a lot of irritability. Irritability is a characteristic feature of liver disturbance. Whenever you have someone who's very irritable, that means most likely they've got issue with the liver in terms of the energy flow. Now, in order to harmonize the energy flow in the liver, the best strategy would be to use the home remedies from those. They are pepper, coriander, ginger, and radish. Radish is, of course, a vegetable. It's an excellent choice for those people who suffer from liver qi stagnation. And as a rule, they should not take oily food, oily, greasy stuff. And sweet is not a good choice for them. Generally, sweet is not a good choice, but for them, it will affect their health quickly. So, oily and sweet stuff should be avoided. Another pattern, which is again a liver pattern, but that is liver blood deficiency. Now, here we have deficiency of blood in the body, and that is giving problem in terms of liver function. This will give insomnia to the patient. And insomnia would be that it is very difficult for the patient to fall asleep. I mean, starting the sleep is the greatest difficult task for such a patient. With this insomnia, there would be pale complexion, of course, depressed with insomnia and pale complexion. And then we have cases of females, we have scanty menses since they don't have proper blood, so they have less flow in the menses, and they will also suffer with numbness of the limbs. Now, if we see at this pattern, to harmonize this liver flow energy, what they should do, they must avoid warming cooking methods and thermally hot food, like I would say garlic, ginger, pepper, cinnamon, etc. Now we read the Google, we read everywhere. Cinnamon is good for this, pepper is good for that, and ginger is good for such and such thing. But it is not the reality. Every substance, every plant, or be it fruit or herb, has a specific action. All we have to do is to discover their action, and we have to take a thorough history of the patient, and then we have to do a good match. Now, what is indicated and what is contraindicated. Cinnamon is, of course, a natural home remedy. Likewise, the ginger and garlic. I do not prescribe it to everyone because it can be contraindicated. Despite being a natural home remedy, it can be contraindicated. So that's my practice. I need to boil down each case to its root cause, and then I have to see which remedy is indicated and which is contraindicated. So likewise, these people should avoid coffee or yogi tea because they are energetically hot. So we need to keep the body cool. Now, another pattern is, which I commonly see, is liver heat rising upward. In this pattern, what happens is basically heat rises from the liver and it gives you sharp headache and it gives you high blood pressure. That is one of the causes. Not essentially everyone with high blood pressure would have this pattern. That is one of the features of liver yak rising, that they will have the high blood pressure with sharp headaches and stomach acidity. Now, since it's heat, we need to cool down the heat. And the strategy would be, again, avoid heating substances like ginger, garlic, pepper, chili, and use cooling substances like raw vegetable, as raw vegetable has a very cooling effect on the body, and use the sour, not daily, but dairy items like yogurt. All right, so another interesting pattern I would like to share with you is and heart not harmonized. Now, what happens in this pattern, we see night sweating with anxiety, backache and knees pain, palpitations as a part, mental restlessness, a lot of mental restlessness with dream disturbed sleep and insomnia. I mean, they suffer with insomnia, but if they fall asleep, that would be a dream disturbed sleep. and they will have tinnitus ringing in the ear and feeling heat in the evening with dryness of throat at night. They need to drink water. Now, this is a combination of patterns basically. We call it a combined pattern. We can see a lot of symptoms with back pain, tinnitus, dryness of throat at night. For such people, again, it's not a good idea to use ginger, garlic, pepper, etc. And a good food for them is natural sweet and refreshing sweet flavors, such as red fruit juices, citrus juices, yogurt, milk, dates, apples, strawberries, etc. Now, there are many other patterns. If I share all of those, this video will become a very lengthy video. The point I wanted you to understand is that in when you diagnose a person holistically, that is really different from managing symptoms. Holistically, diagnosis is a difficult practice. It requires essentially a lot of understanding of holistic medicine, seeing a patient from a holistic perspective, connecting different sort of symptoms which are occurring of the different organs together, and then seeing what is a pattern, what is really disturbed in terms of the energy flow, and how we can correct that with the home remedies and the natural plant-based remedies. So that's my practice, that when I take a case, I go very deeper and I make holistic diagnosis in order to try to find out the root cause and then treat that root cause with the natural remedies, with the plant-based medications and home remedies. And I'm doing this online. I've got many patients in UK, in Pakistan. So wherever you are in the world, as long as you can have access to my plant-based medication, you can have consultation with me. And what you can do is visit my website, therapidcure.com, to find more about my practice, and where you have all my contact details. And just have a 10 minutes free pre-consultation session with me, where I can see what are your problems in terms of summarized version, and then I can let you know what is the potential treatment for that. I hope this video was useful. Please do share with others. I hope to see you on the other side. Thank you.